Hey Libra, welcome to your November reading. I hope you guys are doing well. Don't forget to check out the shorts. I post a short every day for each zodiac sign. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to pull a few oracle cards, then get into the tarot and clarify. Let's see what we have for the month of November for my beautiful Libras. What do we have for Libra for the month of November, please? What do we have for Libra? If you like this video, please consider liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing. I'd greatly appreciate the support. All right. Your first card is doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. That's not always easy, right? We have love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. And we have freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Beautiful energy there, Libra. All right, let's pull some life messages, oracles. Okay, well, there we go. You have three. Letting go. I release my worries into divine hands and welcome inner peace, trusting that all is aligned for my highest good. I know angels are guiding me through any challenges. Letting go opens the path to something even greater. Definitely. Unconditional love. I choose to see the light in everyone, recognizing the divine in each being. I accept others as they are, offering compassion to all my brothers and sisters of the light. I offer unconditional love to everyone I meet, joining my soul with theirs to grow together in universal love. So you have stuff about love for sure here. I connect with heaven. A challenging situation holds a hidden lesson for your growth. By turning inward, you can find peace and transform resentment into understanding. Embrace this moment as a step towards serenity and trust that every experience leads you to closer to your true self. All right. So let's see what we have for the Spirits Oracle cards. Let's see. Libra, what does Libra need to know for the month of November, please? Ooh, what do we need to know? What does Libra need to know for the month of November, please? And thank you. Your first card is Judgment. You have the benefit of good fortune, and if you use your wise judgment, you can do anything. In this place, you can reach new heights. You should act on your potential when you see this pattern, since what you what you your plant will grow. You're about to experience a spectacular ascent. Okay. And we have wonderful. Pursue your goals and get what you want. It will provide wonderful benefit for you and the people you hold dear. Your ability to communicate is improving at this time, which will make it easier for you to interact with a broad spectrum of individuals. I feel like you're kind of trying to figure something out here. Perhaps you do have some type of doubt, and I feel like you need to let that go. And there's something here with loving yourself and believing in yourself and being free, right? Don't restrain yourself down. Like I feel like that Eight of Swords energy with restraints of holding yourself down, like you're not able to do something or feeling restricted in some way. But let's see what we're gonna get. Spirit, give me guidance for Libra. What do they need to know for the month of November, please? What does Libra need to know for the month of November, please? And thank you. What was Libra for the month of November, please? And thank you. All right. So we have the King of Swords. We have the Knight of Cups. The High Priestess. Some of you could be having a love relationship come into play because, with the Knight of Cups, this unconditional love and love here, that's just the energy I'm getting. The overall energy here is the Hermit. All right. So let's start talking about the King of Swords. There is something here, Libra, about being honest with yourself. Okay. Maybe for some of you, there's something that you need to take ownership of and something that was done. Okay. That's not going to be all of you, it just could be for a few of you. But again, it's time to be truthful with yourself. Um, and be open-minded, make decisions here with you need to be objective. Okay, let me say that. And there's some kind of wisdom you need here. But I feel like that's been a struggle for you. Okay, I feel like it's been a struggle to stand in this King of Swords energy, which speaks of clear thinking and strong judgment. Okay, I'm just being drawn to this judgment card here, and it's like there's something I feel like you need to look at something very clearly, but I feel like the water's been muddled here. And it's going to be different for all of you, but that's just the energy I'm getting. With the Knight of Cups, this is a messenger. It also could be, regarding to emotions, right? It's a water. It's the element of water. So I feel discombobulated in your reading because I feel like there's such mixed emotions here surrounding a situation that's been like a domino effect. There's some kind of domino effect going on that I feel like it's just a lot of turmoil and chaos that's been going on around you, and you're not sure how to, I guess, peel the layers back to figure something out. Okay. So let me back up a second. So to me, it's important to tell you that you need to be very clear as to what it is you want. Okay. And be open and honest with yourself in a situation, whether that's you taking ownership and responsibility for something, or, it's like not denying something that needs to be handled. Okay. With the Knight of Cups, there is some type of message coming in. For some of you, this could be someone of interest to you, okay? But it's also about following your heart and following your emotions, following your passions, okay? Um, through whatever endeavor this is. And this is going to be different for all of you. For some of you, this is surrounding love. For some of you, it's about leveling up and doing something, making a judgment call, and stop avoiding something and get clear about something. Okay? With the high priestess, that speaks of intuition, inner wisdom, okay, spiritual insight. Some of you even could be holding on to some type of secret, or holding on to a secret, or someone could be holding on to a secret in a relationship or a situation. Like, again, I feel like this reading is all over the place. So I apologize in advance, but I just need to go with the energy that I'm getting here. I feel like, how can I say this? You really need to trust your intuition here. Okay. um Even though you're not able, something's not visible to you and you're not able to see, like you're not able to see something, but I do feel like you need patience and you need to reflect on something, whether that's your actions, your past decisions. Okay. With the Eight of Pentacles, that speaks of dedication, focus, hard working. So I feel like there's something you really need to get disciplined about. All right. Whether that's, perfecting some type of craft, some kind of passion, something like that. But I do feel like there is something here about paying attention to detail. With the Hermit in your overall energy, I feel like you need to take a step back and reflect, because I feel like there's a lot going on here, whatever this is for you. I do feel something here about letting go of the past, okay? Whether that is a past person, whether it's a past situation, a past job. It's like there's things that I feel like you've held onto along the way that you really just need to let go, get clear about something, and move forward. Like, put your head down and just work and prove yourself here. And some kind of wisdom is going to be gained through this process. Okay. So it's like, I do feel like you need to stay connected with your heart, though, and your intuition. So let's see why the King of Swords is here. Why is the King of Swords here for Libra, please? Why is the King of Swords here for Libra? Why is the King of Swords here for Libra, please? We have the Five of Pentacles. For some of you, you have lost a job. Okay. You have lost a job, lost income in some way, shape, or form, something of that nature. Okay. Um, some of you, if you're in the United States, could be affected by the government shutdown, and there's a financial struggle. It doesn't mean you have to be, but there could be some type of financial struggle. And in the United States right now, it's the holidays. It's starting to get the start of the holidays, and a lot of people are financially strapped right now. But I feel like you really need to be clear of what you do. Hang on, a card just flew under my desk. There is something here about getting really clear on what it is and like getting it together. Okay. Like, and I don't mean this in a negative way, but it's like getting your shit together to get straight, like no more indecisiveness. Okay. No more veering off the path is what I just heard. Why is the Knight of Cups here? Why is the Knight of Cups here? Why is the Knight of Cups here? Okay, you have the King of Pentacles. Yeah, but that grounding energy, right? Why is the High Priestess here? Why is the High Priestess here? We have the Ace of Swords. Again, it's like Libra, you need to stand in your energy here. You need to really get really clear on what it is you want. Okay? And be honest with yourself and cut through any bullshit. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here for Libra? The Death card. Why is the Hermit? Cards are flying out. Why is okay? Cards starting to fly everywhere. Hang on. Why is the Hermit here for Libra? Why is the Hermit here for Libra, please? There's some kind of new beginning, but it's like there's something. Oh my God. Everything keeps falling. And I'm going to take that. So it's the Devil. I don't know if there's some type of temptation that you keep going back to. Okay, but it's affecting you in some way, whatever this devil represents for you. So let's go ahead and get started and talk about the King of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. It's like even in times of struggle, you need to apply some type of strategy, clear thinking that can help you navigate through challenges. Okay, with the Knight of Cups and the King of Pentacles, I am getting like you need to balance your heart with practicality here, right? With being practical, bringing emotional or even creative energy into alignment with grounded action. You definitely have to take action here, Libra, okay? And not just sit and soak in the energy of negativity, okay? And doubt. It's like you need to free yourself from something here. You need to let it go, you know, make that decision, make some type of judgment here. And it's like there's something here that's awaiting to be expressed in a way that is stable and sustainable, but you're not there yet, if that makes sense. That's just what I'm getting. With the High Priestess and the Ace of Swords, it's like your intuition is meeting clarity here with the Ace of Swords, right? Because the element of swords is all about clarity, truth, honesty, making rational decisions here, needing to be clear. It's like your inner wisdom is going to lead to some type of breakthrough or insight for you. And you may suddenly then understand at that time, like a situation that was previously confusing or not understanding why something happened the way it did, or having some type of doubt, because I keep getting drawn to the doubt card. And I also feel like some of you, there's something you need to come honest and open about. And maybe somebody needs to come out to you to be open and honest, but I feel like I'm really getting a strong sense like there's something you really need to own and come out and be honest about. Okay? Um It's like carrying a heavy weight on your chest is what I'm feeling. Like there's something that needs to be revealed, like a hidden truth needs to be revealed. All right. With the Eight of Pentacles and the Death card, it's like you're going to transform through some type of effort here. Okay. It's like your dedication and hard work is going to transform you into a significant transformation. Okay. This could certainly be a shift in career, your life path, your personal development. Okay. But again, there's something you need to master that's going to lead to change, but you have to, again, I keep getting drawn back here. You've got to take the action because I don't feel like you're doing that right now. And it's like November, it's like now is the time. Okay? Because this is going to prepare you to some type of new phase in your life. And maybe this change has been very dramatic for you, could be very sudden, okay? But it's ultimately for your growth is what I just heard. And again, some of you have lost something, whether that's a job, whether it's a person, there's something that has, it hurt. It was painful. It stung is what I want to say. But again, I feel like, and I'm looking at, it's like, God, there's so much energy in this reading, Libra. It's like, you have got to let go to grow. So, there is something here. I'm going to be very honest about releasing old habits, situations that don't serve you to fully step into this next stage of your life. But it's not going to happen. Like, I feel like you're going to keep repeating a cycle until you've learned that lesson. And some of you might just not be ready to learn that lesson. Like, I think you know what I'm talking about and you can acknowledge it, but whether you're ready to take that step, some of you are and some of you aren't. And that's truly what I'm getting here. But I do feel like with the hermit and the devil in your overall energy, you have to face some type of shadow side in solitude. Like you really need to go deep within and heal something, whether that's trauma, whether that's, something that you could be addicted to. And look, you can be addicted to many things. You can be addicted to drugs. You can be addicted to unhealthy habits, right? You can be addicted to over exercising, overworking, anything. Doing something too much or not enough of can be an addiction, right? Procrastinating constantly, right? So it's different for all of you, but again, I feel like you really need to go into some type of deep self reflection here where you confront whatever your limitations are, your fears, and unhealthy attachments. Okay. And it's really a time for honest self examination, Libra. Like, I really feel like it's like shit or get off the pot. Something you have got to detach from something here. And you really need to go inward because I feel like by going inward and listening to your intuition, it's like, again, I'm getting the sense that there could be a secret. All right. And it's just, it's an unhealthy attachment here that's bringing you down, but you need to go into your intuition in order to understand something and detach. And by looking inward, you gain some type of clarity that you need in order to break free from whatever this is. But you're really being encouraged here with discernment, insight, reflection, needing to navigate this energy here. All right. So that's the message I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please consider liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing. Have a beautiful day. Keep standing in your power, and I'll see you soon. Bye.